The storm is coming. We have talked about the signs, the debt, the bubbles, the inflation, the geopolitical chaos. This is not a question of if, but when. And when the storm hits, it will not be a gentle rain, it will be a hurricane that will level the financial landscape as we know it. And the question that you must ask yourself is, am I prepared? This is not a video about fear. This is a video about empowerment. It is a video about taking control of your own destiny. It is a video about how to survive and even thrive in the coming financial crisis. Rule number 1, get out of debt. Debt is a claim on your future income. It is a form of financial slavery. In a crisis, debt is a death sentence. When the economy crashes, when you lose your job, when your income disappears, the banks will not forgive your debts. They will come for your house, they will come for your car. They will come for your savings. You must free yourself from this bondage. Sell what you have to sell. Work the extra hours. Do whatever it takes, but get out of debt. Especially high-interest debt like credit cards. This is the single most important thing you can do to prepare. Rule number 2, own real things. In a world of paper promises, the only thing you can trust is reality. The only thing you can trust is assets that have intrinsic value. Assets that cannot be printed out of thin air. We have talked about gold and silver. They are the ultimate form of money. The ultimate insurance policy against a currency collapse. You should have a portion of your wealth in physical gold and silver, stored in a safe place that you can access. But it's not just about precious metals. It's about productive assets. A piece of land that you can grow food on. A business that provides an essential service. Your own skills. In a crisis, the ability to produce something of value will be far more important than the number in your bank account. The world will be desperate for people who can fix things, who can build things, who can grow things. Become one of those people. Rule number 3, build a resilient household. For decades, we have been taught to be dependent. Dependent on the grocery store for our food. Dependent on the power grid for our electricity. Dependent on the government for our safety. This is a recipe for disaster. In a crisis, these systems will break down. The grocery stores will be empty. The power will go out. The government will be overwhelmed. You must build a household that can stand on its own. This means having a supply of food and water. It means having a source of off-grid power, like a generator or solar panels. It means having a way to defend yourself and your family. It means having a community of like-minded people that you can rely on. The lone wolf will not survive the coming crisis. The survivor will be the one who is part of a strong and resilient community. Rule number 4, prepare your mind. This may be the most important rule of all. The coming crisis will not just be a financial crisis. It will be a psychological one. It will be a test of your courage, of your resolve, of your faith. There will be fear. There will be panic. There will be despair. You must be a rock in this sea of chaos. You must be a leader for your family and your community. This means turning off the mainstream media. They are the merchants of fear and propaganda. They will not help you. They will only make you anxious and confused. It means educating yourself, reading the books, listening to the podcasts, learning the skills that will be necessary to survive. And it means having a spiritual or philosophical anchor, a belief system that gives you meaning and purpose and hope, even in the darkest of times. This is not a checklist that you can complete in a weekend. This is a lifestyle. It is a journey. It is a commitment to a new way of living, a way of living that is based on freedom, on self-reliance, on reality. It is the way our grandparents and great-grandparents lived, and it is the way we must learn to live again. The storm is coming, but it does not have to be the end of the world. For those who are prepared, it will be a time of great opportunity, the opportunity to build a better life, a better community, a better world, a world that is not based on the lies of the fiat currency system, but on the timeless truths of sound money, of hard work, of freedom. The choice is yours. Will you be a victim of the storm, or will you be a survivor who learns to ride the waves? Let's get more granular on each of these rules, because the devil is in the details, and your survival may depend on them, on getting out of debt. This is not just about financial freedom, it is about tactical freedom. In a crisis, debt makes you vulnerable. It makes you a target, The bank owns you. The credit card company owns you. The government owns you. You are a cog in their machine. And when the machine breaks, you will be crushed. You must sever these ties. This may mean making hard choices. It may mean selling your oversized house. It may mean driving an old car. It may mean giving up the luxuries that you have been taught to believe are necessities. It is a question of priorities. Do you want to look rich, or do you want to be free? On owning real things, let's talk about the concept of a bug-out bag. A bag that you can grab at a moment's notice that has everything you need to survive for 72 hours. This is a good idea, but you should also think in terms of a bug-in bag. A set of supplies that will allow you to shelter in place for an extended period of time. Food that does not require refrigeration, a way to purify water, a source of heat and light that does not depend on the grid. This is not about being a paranoid prepper. This is about being a prudent and responsible adult. And when it comes to skills, think in terms of concentric circles of resilience. The first circle is your own body. Are you healthy? Are you strong? Can you walk 10 miles with a pack on your back? The second circle is your mind. Do you know how to fix a leaky pipe? Do you know how to start a fire without a match? Do you know basic first aid? The third circle is your community. Do you know your neighbors? Do you have a network of people that you can trust and rely on? These are the things that will matter when the supply chains break and the government is nowhere to be found. On building a resilient household, this is not just about stockpiling supplies. It is about changing your mindset. It is about moving from a consumer mindset to a producer mindset. Instead of buying your food, can you grow some of it? Instead of calling a handyman, can you learn to fix things yourself? Instead of being entertained by a screen, can you learn to entertain yourself and your family with a book, a board game, a conversation? This is a journey of reskilling, of reclaiming the lost arts of self-reliance. It is a journey that is not only practical, but also deeply rewarding. It is a journey that will reconnect you to the real world, to your own capabilities, and to the people around you. And on preparing your mind, this is the inner game of survival, and it is the hardest part. It is easy to get lost in the darkness, to get consumed by fear and anger, to give in to despair. You must actively cultivate a mindset of hope, of gratitude, of resilience. You must find a reason to get up in the morning, a reason to fight, a reason to build. For some, this will be faith. For others, it will be family. For others, it will be a commitment to the principles of freedom and liberty. Whatever it is, you must find it. You must hold on to it. It will be your light in the darkness. It will be the fuel that keeps you going when everything seems lost. The coming crisis will be a great sorting. It will separate the wheat from the chaff, the builders from the destroyers, the survivors from the victims. It will be a time of great hardship, but it will also be a time of great heroism, a time when ordinary people will be called upon to do extraordinary things, a time when the best of the human spirit will shine through. Prepare yourself, not just your finances, but your body, your mind, and your soul. The storm is coming, and you have to be ready to face it, not with fear, but with courage, with dignity, and with grace. Let's get even more practical. A good place to start is with a simple inventory of your life. What are your assets, and what are your liabilities? And I'm not just talking about financial assets and liabilities. I'm talking about your skills, your relationships, your health. What are your strengths, and what are your weaknesses? Be honest with yourself. This is a personal stress test, a way to identify the points of failure in your own life before the crisis does it for you. Then, start to make a plan with concrete, actionable steps, a plan that you can start to implement today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. For example, your plan might include paying off your highest interest credit card in the next 3 months, buying 1 ounce of silver every month, taking a weekend course in wilderness first aid, planting a small vegetable garden in your backyard, reaching out to a neighbor that you haven't spoken to in a while. These are small steps, but they are the beginning of a journey towards a more resilient and independent life. And as you take these steps, you will find that something amazing happens. Your fear will begin to recede, and it will be replaced by a sense of confidence, a sense of empowerment, a sense of control. You will no longer feel like a passive victim of a system that is out of your control. You will feel like an active participant in the creation of your own destiny. And this is the ultimate act of rebellion. In a world that wants you to be weak and dependent and afraid, the decision to be strong and independent and courageous is the most revolutionary act of all. It is a declaration that you will not be a pawn in their game, that you will not be a serf on their plantation, that you will be a free and sovereign individual. This is the spirit that built America, the spirit of the pioneer, the spirit of the homesteader, the spirit of the entrepreneur, the spirit of the person who was willing to risk everything for a chance at a better life. We have lost that spirit. We have been lulled into a state of comfort and complacency and dependence. The coming crisis will be a wake-up call, a brutal but necessary reminder of who we are and what we are capable of. Do not be afraid of the challenge. Embrace it. See it as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to become the person that you were always meant to be, the hero of your own story. The world is changing, the old order is dying, and a new world is struggling to be born. The future is unwritten, and it will be written by the people who are prepared, the people who are resilient, the people who are free. Be one of those people. The journey starts today, starts now.